What I kind of have an issue with is when someone moves to town 2 years ago, and obviously you make a decision on a big investment that this is a good place to live, a safe place to live, a clean place to live, a nice place to live with wonderful people, and 2 years later you're running for office trying to tell us that you're not doing the right thing. So either you didn't do your research when you moved in, or you found out something later. I really don't know.
Major announcement from the New Jersey Attorney General. The controversial mayor of Clark, New Jersey, now faces corruption-related charges.
This comes after the mayor, Salvatore Bonaccorso, was caught on tape using racially charged language, and the town's police department was accused of misconduct. Our chief investigative reporter, Jonathan Deese, looking into it. He's live in Newark with more. Jonathan.
David, the state AG today ordering Clark, New Jersey's police department to implement some reforms. This after the mayor and a couple of police officials were caught on tape using ethnic slurs. Separately, Clark's mayor was charged today on corruption-related counts.
Well, what's going on around
Clark Mayor Sal Bonaccorso, perhaps best known across the tri-state because he was caught on tape repeatedly using racial slurs and sexist language.
Look for some walking around or something.
Bonaccorso, a Republican, now charged criminally for allegedly using his town hall office to help run his private landscaping and oil tank removal business. He is charged with official misconduct, tampering with public records, forgery, and witness tampering, in part because the state attorney general says Bonaccorso did not have proper licensing to do oil tank removers and used town employees to do some of that work. New Jersey State Attorney General Matthew Plotkin.
It's further alleged that the mayor directed township employees during work hours to perform duties solely for the purpose of running his private business.
The corruption charges come as Bonaccorso has resisted repeated calls to resign over his separate alleged past racist statements. He has served as mayor since 2000. After WNBC and NJ.com first aired the recordings, Bonaccorso did issue an apology.
I'm embarrassed and ashamed to have spoken that way about a race of people.
Earlier today, the mayor was seen leaving City Hall before the criminal charges were announced.
Clark's a great town run by great people. I have no other comment.
Retired Lieutenant Antonio Minata made those recordings. He told us they included comments about female police officers, too.
As far as female cops go, I hope there's never any, but I can only hear when I'm here. Disasters that I've seen.
Other Clark employees also made recordings, some who sued and got hundreds of thousands in payouts.
My recordings are nothing compared to the recordings that were submitted prior to me.
The state AG's office issued its long-awaited report on how the town, its police department, and later county prosecutors handled what they called credible allegations of misconduct inside Clark's police department. The state AG called for the former chief and an internal affairs sergeant to be fired. The state AG said no criminal charges warranted, but reforms needed to ensure fair policing in Clark, a town that is 93% white.
We're also implementing, without waiting for their analysis, a series of reforms, including reforms to how traffic stops will be done in Clark starting in January, that our hope is will reduce those disparities over time.
The mayor and the two officers named today not returning calls for comment. Again, internal affairs investigations among the allegations, internal affairs investigations not taking place inside that police department. As for his businesses, the AG says Clark's mayor made hundreds of thousands of dollars improperly removing oil tanks, and he'll be in court on those allegations in January. Live outside the AG's offices in Newark, Jonathan Deese, News 4 New York.